Woman won $8.5 million. Casino denied her winnings because slot machine malfunctioned. Every year, over 50 million people visit casinos, hoping to make it big. Over 90% of these visitors leave with nothing. In 2015, a loan officer vacationed at a casino and hit the jackpot. Over $8.5 million. Her winning only last minutes, however. She never received the money due to a machine malfunction. There's a lot more to Veronica Castillo's case than meets the eye. Not only has the malfunction never happened in at least 20 years, but it also shouldn't be possible. Does the casino owe Veronica her winnings? Check out the story that has the internet fired up. In 2015, Portland, Oregon native Veronica Castillo spent the day at Lucky Eagle Casino in Rochester. The 45-year-old loan officer wanted to spend some quality time with her mother. She certainly wasn't expecting to make national headlines. Although gambling relies on chance, Veronica knew her way around numbers. She decided to test her luck at the slot machines, a game where everyone, beginner and veteran gambler alike, has equal odds. Instead of jumping from machine to machine as many players do, Veronica opted to stay at one machine the entire time. She never expected that her strategy would land her success. Slot machines don't function like card games. While different players have their own strategies, the slots offer less than an 8% chance of winning any amount at all. For most machines, the chances of achieving the max amount are less than 0.1%. Although she bet all her money on one machine, Veronica promised herself she wouldn't spend more than $100 in nickels. Fortunately, she spent the right amount of money, but she would later learn that she played on the wrong machine. Just when Veronica had spent about $100, the icons on the machine lined up perfectly. Bright lights flashed and dollar signs leaped across the screen. According to Jurassic Riches, she had just won $8.5 million. "I was excited," Veronica said in an interview. "I couldn't believe it. I was in shock." As anyone would do, Veronica snapped a picture of her win. She planned to put her kids through school with the money. As Veronica cherished her winnings, the casino manager approached her. Instead of appearing congratulatory, they appeared solemn and guilty. The staff informed Veronica that she didn't win millions, that the machine had experienced a malfunction. All of Veronica's wildest hopes crashed in only a couple minutes. As the manager spoke calmly to her, staff worked fluidly to disconnect and remove Jurassic Riches. Her money and the evidence of her earnings vanished in minutes. Beyond her paralyzing shock, Veronica couldn't afford to stand her ground. Regular gamblers know that every machine comes with an advisory sticker. This warning advises people that if the machine malfunctions, all payments will nullify. Any complications surrounding machines allows casino staff to refuse payment. If Veronica had stirred up a scene, they would have made her case less credible. However, her bitter, betrayed feeling never went away. Despite the casino staff crushing Veronica's dreams that she didn't even know she had, they did offer her a reward. They gave her a cash ticket for $80.35. Remember that Veronica had spent $100 on the slot machine. Looking at the ticket, Veronica felt cheated. She walked away questioning the casino's honesty. When her story hit national headlines, readers and reporters alike assumed that something fishy was happening. As Veronica shared her story, members of the press did some digging. Coin 6 respondent Lisa Ballack spoke to both Veronica and the casino's management to cover the full story. Her scavenging paid off. Eventually, Lisa bypassed Lucky Eagle Casino's management and contacted the company's CEO, John Setterstorm. His input resulted in more controversy and curious insight into Veronica's deprived $8 million. Setterstrom has operated casinos since 1995. Before he managed casinos, he worked as a dealer and floor manager in Las Vegas. But even with over 20 years of experience, Setterstrom told Lisa that he had never seen anything like what happened to Veronica. Upon hearing Veronica's story, Setterstrom felt just as shocked as she did. He decided to conduct a private investigation on Jurassic Riches and said that he would contact the slot machines manufacturers. In the 1960s, slot machines ran on spinning drums that made malfunctions virtually impossible. Today, every slot machine operates from a sophisticated software called a random number generator. The fragile yet essential software makes modern slot machines more prone to messing up. Slot machines can display fake winnings through coin jams, switch failures, power outages, accidental contact, computer chip failure, empty hoppers, or accidental bumping. Any of these reasons could explain why so many people encounter false jackpots. Rocket Gaming Systems, the manufacturer of Jurassic Riches, released a statement through the Daily Mail in November 2015. They said they did not figure out how the machine malfunctioned, although it's absolutely clear that the gaming machine played by Ms. Castillo experienced a display malfunction. Rocket Gaming Systems declared that they were conducting a forensic investigation to discover how the machine malfunctioned. So far, they've yet to reveal any clarifying results. As if to add insult to injury, Rocket Gaming Systems told the Daily Mail that Jurassic Riches couldn't possibly win someone $1 million. The machine offers a maximum jackpot of $20,000, they said, if a maximum bet is placed on all lines. Based on the amount that Veronica entered in the machine, Rocket estimated that she could have won $6,000 at best. They did not clarify how Veronica achieved $8 million. It's no secret that casinos make quite a lot of money off gamblers. In 2013, researchers at the University of Las Vegas found that 23 Vegas casinos rake in over $5 billion off their visitors' money altogether in 1 year. Winning any of that back is highly unlikely. Because of these earnings, some people believe that casinos rob their players of jackpots. However, security teams and staff oversee the floor to ensure that there's no cheating or machine meltdowns. Joseph Dupuis, CEO of Lucky Eagle Casino, said that in all his time at the casino, he's never seen anything like this. He offered Veronica an additional free weekend stay as an apology, as well as dining at the property and free play included. The cost of an entire weekend at Lucky Eagle easily exceeds $600, along with Veronica's $80 slot machine gains. In comparison to her $8 million, though, would this outing satisfy Veronica? Despite the casino's effort to make it up to Veronica, she still felt like she was being played for a fool. The loans manager wrote a blog post on social media declaring that she would take things a step further. "To me, it's cheating," she said in an interview. "It may be fraudulent. My first thought was, how many people has this happened to?" she told KOIN 6 News. "They think they won, then going away empty-handed." Although many potential winners have failed in taking casinos to court, Veronica has something on her side. Whether Veronica knew it or not, slot machines have disappointed plenty of people with their malfunctions. In 2018, Katrina Bookman played the Sphinx slot machine at the Resort World Casino in New York. She won $42 million, the biggest jackpot in history. The next day, managers told her that it was a machine malfunction. Just before Veronica's experience, 90-year-old Pauline McKee achieved $41 million at the Isle of Capri casinos in Iowa. She was also told that her machine malfunctioned. Veronica announced on her Facebook page that she was looking for an attorney. "If I need to go to trial, then we'll go to trial," she told the Oregonian. However, Veronica was already at a disadvantage. Pauline McKee had also taken a casino to court, and the jury ruled that the machine's contract and disclaimer did not promise her any winnings. In the end, she didn't get any money. In this case, Veronica has evidence that McKee didn't. After the Jurassic Riches fiasco, Washington State Commission spokesperson Susan Newer revealed that the machine acted odd before spinning backwards. Although casinos nationwide are regulated by the federal government, in Washington State they undergo several inspections. Jurassic Riches did not pass these initial inspections and was not approved for use. This point can be used against Lucky Eagle Casino. In an interview, Heather Songer of the Washington State Gambling Commission brought up that gambling machines should rarely, if ever, malfunction. "Nationwide, it's extremely rare to see a major machine malfunction," she explained. "So consumers should feel pretty confident that when they're sitting at a gambling machine, it's going to function properly." The statement seems to contradict the many stories of people getting jackpots due to a machine malfunction. Did Veronica deserve to receive her winnings? 4 years later, no updates have surfaced regarding Veronica's case. She's reached out for advice and attorney recommendations on social media, but no Lucky Eagle Casino court case has occurred. Although some cases have resulted in machines breaking and ghost jackpots, these cases aren't common. However, keep these stories in mind the next time you game. Odds of achieving millions really are incredibly low.